Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing fine. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Purchase India. We will try to understand how can you improve your puzzle rating to 2000. Now, before we try to understand any puzzle, and this is what I teach to my students, whenever you see a puzzle, you do not try to find the answers directly. This is not the best approach, I feel. The best approach is going through a step-by-step process. Like whenever you see a puzzle, you should have at least two plans. Okay, so first of all, I'll go with plan one, which I have already mentioned on the right side of the screen. I'll think of checkmates. Now I can only think of checkmates if two conditions are getting satisfied. Condition number one, the opponent king should have 2 square or less than 2 square to move. So here I can see that the king has only 1 square that it can choose to go to. Now, the second condition of plan 1 is that we should have at least 10 points, meaning that we know that the queen has 9 points, rook has 5 points, the minor pieces means the bishop and the knights, they have 3 points each and one pawn has 1 point. Now if you look closely, you'll understand that queen and rook are forming a battery, and they together 9 plus 5, meaning 14 point pieces are trying to attack the king very close, somewhere on maybe e8 or e7. I'm not so sure right now. We'll try to find out. So if both the conditions of plan 1 are getting satisfied, meaning condition number 1 was king should have less than 2, satisfied. Condition number 2 is we should have at least 10 point pieces to attack, satisfied. So I'm not thinking here to win material. My straight up plan is to try to checkmate. So I can think that what is a safe square. So it comes to my mind is queen e7 is safe. And now I know that the king is exposed on the back rank. So I can go queen e8 check, rook takes and rook takes checkmate. That's how you try to solve your puzzles. Let's go to the next one. Now in this position, you should again start by looking at the king. So plan 1 is always try to see if or not there is a checkmate. First of all, the king has 1 square and 2 square only. Now I can see that condition number 1 is getting satisfied. Condition number 2 is you should have at least 10 points to attack the opponent's king. I know that one is the pawn, other is the queen that can together try to become 10 and it can create a potential checkmate. So again, I'm not even trying to see either we are +1 or +2 or +3 and whatsoever. We are just trying to understand that I can create a checkmate potentially. So I can see that queen can land on to g7. It looks like a safe square and it becomes a checkmate. Let's go to the next one. Again, now in this position, because it's kind of a transformation from a middle game to the end game, usually the king has multiple squares. Like in this case, the king has 4 legal choices to make. So I cannot think of plan 1, because if any condition of plan 1 fails, either of the two, the plan 1 won't work. Coming to plan 2 now. So plan 2 says you have to first start counting points. What is the point difference between both the sides? So how do you count that? Very fast. So you can see that rook will cancel out to the opponent's rook. Minor piece will cancel out to the opponent's minor piece. Regarding the pawns, you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything being equal, it means we will be happy even if we are able to win at least maybe +1, +2 and things like that. Now you have to follow the second condition. Second condition says that you should try to focus on opponent's last move. Now what is this guy trying to do here? It's trying to basically cut my pawn. Potentially I can see it's trying to cut my pawn. Now I know why I cannot take the knight by the king, because pawn is the defender. Maybe I am having some choice to remove the defender. So I'll give you guys maybe 10 seconds or maybe 20 seconds. Try to apply the idea. How will you take the knight and also solve the problem of this defender? I know that I am attacking the defender by 2 pieces. So here you have to try to understand the combination. So what I can do is bishop takes pawn. The knight becomes vulnerable. Pawn will take my bishop. Rook takes pawn with check. So the knight is not allowed to move. If the knight goes back, rook takes knight. And if the king goes away anywhere, I'll take the knight. So what will happen is I'll be losing a minor piece. Black will also lose their minor piece, but we will be winning 2 extra pawns. So at the end of the calculation, we will be plus 2. Now this is something I was trying to convey. Now again, if you count material, you will realize that black has 4 pawns, we have 6 pawns, so we are plus 2. Let's go to the next one. Again, look at the king. Try to apply the process now. You will understand that the king has 1 and 2, 3, 4. It means I am not trying to checkmate the opponent here. Okay. Maybe let's try to go for plan number 2, which is try to first of all do the counting. So you'll realize 2 rook, both the sides, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns. Okay, it means they are plus 2 in the pawns, and also they are having 1 minor piece. 1 minor piece is 3 points, so 3 plus 2 is 5, meaning black is plus 5. So it gives you a hint that it's not about just winning a pawn. We cannot be satisfied just by winning a pawn or even a minor piece. What is more than plus 5? It is either the queen or the king. These are the only 2 pieces that have worth more than 5 points. So I can see either I can try to win the queen here or I can try to win the king here. So what comes to my mind is the king is kind of exposed. So I can try to preferably go for a check. If it goes here, I can try to create a checkmate. If it goes back, I can see I can go queen to f6. Again, it becomes a checkmate. Now you can again say that, sir. Now you can again say that, Sarthak, the idea is that you said plan 1 will not work. So I'm reaching the conclusion of checkmate, but I'm reaching the conclusion of checkmate by plan 2. So the thing is, you can apply in higher level puzzles, you can even apply plan 2, but the execution, the end result will lead to plan 1 and vice versa. Like you can start with plan 1, you can try to go for a checkmate, but you will realize maybe the opponent will sacrifice a queen or any bigger material, and the end result will be you'll be end up winning more points. So here I used plan 2, but I ended up creating a checkmate, something like that. With practice, I hope I'll be able to prove my point to you guys, and I'll be able to help you guys and understand what I'm trying to convey. You just have to, practice and give it more time. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so again, let's focus on this position. First of all, look at the king. So king has 1 square to move potentially. So I guess I'm not so sure what's about. Let me count the pieces. If I'm having 10 points to attack the king, so I'm having 5 and 1, so 6. I'm not so sure. From plan 1, I don't get the information, complete information at least, that whether or not I'm going for checkmates. I don't believe right now that we are going for checkmate. Let's go to plan 2. A plan 2 starts by counting material. So first of all, let's say 2 rook on each side, cancel out each other, 3 minor piece, 2 bishops, 1 knight, 1 bishop, 2 knights cancel out each other. The difference is between the queen and some pawns. So let's see first of all pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal material whatsoever. But the difference lies in the queen. Black has a queen, white doesn't have a queen. It means we have to win something which is worth more than a queen. It means we have to win a king right now. So again, I'm showing how from plan 2 you are reaching the same conclusion. The end product is plan 1. So first of all, I have to think of a checkmate here, because that only then I'll be able to kind of understand, or maybe if not a checkmate, I have to win more material which is worth more than 9 points. So first of all, I know, okay, so first of all I have this check, right? But this just takes a rook. What if it goes here? But if you take by the pawn and convert it into a queen, it becomes direct checkmate. That's how you solve it. Let's go to the next one. Now here again, Now I guess I would even ask you guys to please try this one with me, and let's begin now. So plan 1, step 1 says king should have 2 squares or less than 2 squares to move. I can see the king has only 2 legal squares because we are covering the d file. Step 2 of plan 1 says you should have minimum of 10-point pieces. We are already having more than that, so we will only think of checkmates. Now again, please don't make the move directly, okay? You should try to find combination. Try to develop this habit of finding combinations from the very start, okay? Because the moment you start solving high level puzzles, it really helps you, and it really helps you to visualize the board also. So I can think of rook to d8 check, king goes here, and then queen to d6 checkmate. I can make that move because I'm kind of sure of the calculation. Let's go to the next one. Okay, again I'll try to apply the plan 1. So I can see 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just ignore plan 1. It's about winning material. Let's do that. So first of all, count. So we have how many pawns? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns. They are having 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are +2 in the pawns. One rook cancels out. So they are +5 in rooks, but we are having one minor piece. So it means they are +2 and +2. It means they are +4 here. Okay. So yeah, we have to win something which is worth more than 4 points. It means it gives you the hint that we have to either win a rook or a queen that can justify the solution. Okay. So I can think of opponent's last move. So opponent's last move is going here. Now what was the rook having the job here? The rook was having the job actually to protect the queen, and the queen is trying to protect the pawn on which we are trying to create pressure. The moment the rook went away to the open file, probably trying to enter somewhere, I don't know, because it's covered, I can think of rook d5 hitting the queen. Wherever the queen goes, the king is exposed. So I can go rook d5, and now they are trying to come in my camp. So it's like you take, me take, something like that. Okay, so let's see, if I take them, they take me, and they will still be okay. So I can even take them back, right? So we'll be having one rook, one knight, and they will be having only one rook left. So I can do that. So I go here, they take me, and I take them, and that again, it shows that we were down 4 points. We ended up winning one rook. Let's go to the next one. Here again, look at the king. King has 0 squares to move, so it's definitely, it gives you the hint, it's definitely about checkmate. Also 9 + 5 is more than 10, so I can think that it is about checkmate somehow. Okay, so I can calculate the one check is safe check is queen h3. The only move is this, and then probably g4 is just checkmate because the queen will be under pin, absolute pin. So I go here, there, and there. Solved. Let's go to the next one. Let's see this position. This is endgame. So in endgames, usually you don't have 10-point pieces around the king, so it is more about winning material. Only try to go and look for checkmates if the kings are very close. Okay, so first of all, whenever you see endgames, you should start with plan 2 generally. So I can start with plan 2. First of all, if you want to apply plan 1, you're free to apply plan 1 directly. King has only 1 square in condition 1, getting satisfied. Condition 2 says you should have at least 10-point pieces around the king to attack it, which I think is slightly problematic. So I'll try to look for plan 2. Plan 2 says, equal material right now. Step 1. Step 2 is focus on the last move. So the king went here. So now let's try to understand how can we end up winning something more. So first of all, if I go here, okay, makes sense maybe, but he can give me some checks, so I don't like it. And what else can we do? So maybe we can try to go here. They go here maybe or something, and then I just take a pawn extra. So I guess I'm winning a material, something like that. So king g6. I don't feel anything else because after he tries to take my pawn, I just take, King takes king g3 and just pawn g5. So I guess that's how the solution will work. Yeah, as expected. And the thing is, here you should not think of going here and here because you will end up losing the pawn. I just take the pawn. If you give me check, I just go away somewhere. Okay, so I just take it. Give me check, something like that. I just go here. You give me more checks, I just go here. Okay, next pawn. So now this is close to, we are close to now in the vicinity of 1800. So let's try to go there as quickly as possible. So here, first of all, look at the king. King has 1 and 2 and probably 3. I'm not so sure if we are going for checkmate here, but it looks like checkmate because we already have more points, like more than 10 points around the king. But I'll start with plan 2 here because plan 1, condition 1 is not getting satisfied. So plan 2 says count material. 1 rook, 2 rooks. So we are down 5 in rook. 1 minor piece cancels. 1 minor piece extra. So we have 3, they have 5, they have 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Regarding the pawns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means they are plus, sorry, it means they are plus 1 in pawns and they were already plus 2. It means they are plus 3. So you have to win something which is more than plus 3. Okay. So I can feel that it's like a rook because we can attack the king with a check. The rook has to go here. We have to deflect the defender because the king will be the defender. So I go here, check. You go here. I go here, take. You go here, and I'm ending up winning a full rook. So I'll be plus 2 at the end. So something like I guess I go here, there. I go here, and yeah, okay, wherever you. Okay, this is checkmate actually. This was nice actually. Okay, next one. So here, look at the king. King is totally trapped, and when the king is totally trapped, and as I said before, when two kings are very, very close to each other, especially in opposition, we can think of checkmates. All right. So what's going on right now is that I have to push pawn. It will be checkmate. But right now the rook is pinning my pawn. The only way I can feel that rook will have to move if I go queen to e3 check, forcing the rook to take me. It's a queen sacrifice, and then I just push pawn. It will be checkmate. Okay, so again, yeah, same story. Nothing changes. Let's go here, checkmate. Again, we are in the end game. Here we are playing as black, and we are trying to. We are having plus 2 in pawns, but they are having one extra bishop. It means they are plus 1. Also, end games are mainly about trying to promote, trying to make queen and something like that. We are having a third rank pawn which can be used to create some kind of distraction because we want to take here, because we will have connected passed pawns, which I think will be winning because my king is very close to my connected passed pawns. So probably I think I can go here, forcing them to capture me. I capture them and then I start pushing. I don't believe they can stop me here. Okay, yeah, all right. This is 1800, and now knight has taken. So first of all, let's not go too fast, and let's try to first of all understand what exactly is going on. So king has 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Forget about checkmates. Let's go to plan 2. Plan 2 says on material 1, 2 minor pieces, 2 minor pieces equal to rook equal. Regarding the pawns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are plus 1 in total. It gives you the hint that you have to win material. Okay. Now what's going on right now, that this pawn wants to take these guys because opponent's last move is this. So we are actually forking these two pieces, but the fork which is created by the pawn is actually under pin. You have to remove a queen in such a way that the entire position of the chessboard apart from your queen doesn't change at all. And these moves that you do are called as the forcing moves. It means you find a check with the queen. Maybe the knight will go back, but then the pawn will take the bishop. Something like that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so here let's see what's going on right now. We are playing as black. It gives you the hint directly that it's not about creating some kind of checkmate because we don't have 10-point pieces. Yeah, it's true that king has less than two squares, but we don't have 10-point pieces to attack the king. So it's more about finding the material difference. So 2 rook, 1 mana piece, queen, queen, 2 2, and 1 2, 1 2 3 4. So we are down 2 points. Yeah, plus 2 here gives you the hint that we are trying to win material. I can see that more than plus 2 is either the knight or the rook, and we are actually, the last move of the opponent is to protect this guy, but I see my rook can take the queen somehow. So if I play something like queen takes rook, and if this rook takes, I take this guy, and I end up winning a full rook. Works for me. The point is, if I take, and what if he goes here and takes me? But then again I take, yeah. So yeah, I guess it works for me. If I take here, you take, I take. So now we are close to 1850, and let's see if we can stop the video here, and I can make it into a two-parter, because I'll try to stop right now, and then again in the next part of the video I'll try to go for, like, from 1850 I'll try to go for 2000 or maybe 2100. Okay, and by the time I'll be maybe uploading that video a week later, and by the time, if you will be trying to apply the same method in your puzzles, you can also let me know that if you're facing any difficulties while applying the method, or is the method working with you. If it's working with you, then maybe you will be able to appreciate the coming video, the second part of how to improve the puzzle rating to 2000 even much more. Okay, with that said, I'll stop here, and I hope you guys are doing well. I wish you a good night, and those who are watching in a different time zone, I wish you a good day. But please watch the video till the end, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.